What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Vancouver's worst drivers, or should we say BC's worst drivers, because we're going to get into episode number 2 of videos across British Columbia, starting off with this one from Ryan, where he explained to me that him and his friends overtook this oversized load vehicle because it was going slow, there was 2 lanes, went to the left, and clearly this guy was not having it. He's so pissed off, cuts off Ryan, and then proceeds to kick the side of his car, resulting in a $200 damage to the passenger side of his vehicle. So here you are driving on a narrow little back road in the middle of British Columbia here. What could possibly go wrong? Oh right, getting run over by a massive truck. That's what could happen. So if you see double yellow lines anywhere on these back roads or highways, probably somebody really intelligent decided that it was a good idea that they were there. Well, it doesn't take anybody intelligent to realize that you shouldn't be overtaking anybody on the crest of a hill. The level of audacity here is just absolutely next level. This guy doesn't even glance backwards, just signals and then goes for it. Sir, that's not how cycling works. And then Phil almost becomes roadkill when he's on his bike and almost gets run over by this truck that goes right through the stop sign. This is a scary situation for any pedestrian to be involved in, but it's even worse when you're a parent. Brandon sent in this clip of a driver losing control in Prince George, and yes, the snow made them lose control, but it looks like the snow also helped them from hitting the side barrier, so I guess it's kind of a win? So this is definitely not something you see every day. Don sent in this clip of his hot air balloon making an emergency landing on the side of a road in Kelowna. Fortunately, it looks like everybody's safe, but man, what a cool experience to see that up close. And then Rob B sent in this clip of his driver who just drove right into this hazard sign. Oof, that must be embarrassing to tell ICBC. It's so amusing seeing the motorcyclist's face in this situation. Like, he almost gets hit by a car, but he's so unfazed because he's probably so used to it. It's just like, hey, just another day in Victoria. Doesn't even try and glance right. Not even once. So this truck up ahead is clearly a work vehicle, so it means that this person has probably been living in Canada for some time and knows to stay to the right side of the road. They can see a bus there, they can see another SUV there. How does this happen? So the car up ahead stops, and the car behind that person thinks it's a good idea to avoid an accident by driving into oncoming traffic. Smart. It seems like this driver turning left here has either no clue or no regard for other people or what they're doing or really any idea of what's going on around them. Here's the thing. Even if you're from a different part of a country and you don't understand the rules of the road here and all that stuff, there's this sign, there's painted lines on the road. How does this person screw that up? They should probably use Google Maps next time. What's confusing to me in this clip is that this green truck up ahead can see over the traffic going towards John, yet somehow this still happens. With this crack on Jay Soul's windshield, he's going to miss some stuff on his dashcam footage. Fortunately for him, he misses this driver who cuts him off in Prince George. This driver to the left is just going a little too fast for the construction zone, and I'm going to use my psychic abilities to predict that they're going to get a $196 fine pretty soon. Michael is just being bombarded by bad drivers from every angle in this clip. Frank from Nanaimo sent in this clip, and I feel like that this driver right here is paying way too much attention to this SUV, even though Frank is the one coming up beside them. Looks like this truck driver was ready to turn into that first lane, got his turn signals, made sure it was safe. Second lane, not so much. Those are some weird looking dogs you got there. When you're driving a pickup truck and gas prices are good, you gotta do what you gotta do. I've noticed in these smaller towns and communities that, the roads are wider, there's less people around, less traffic, which seems awesome, but it doesn't seem to stop people from almost hitting each other. I'm confused by this clip because this car up ahead merging on, they stop to make sure it's safe, but then they don't really make sure that it's safe. Using the left turn only lane to overtake and running a red light? Nice, buddy, nice. And we got another red light runner from Don. And the thing is with these trucks is that they're work trucks, so they don't care if they get an accident, and they're so big, nothing's going to happen to them. One of them is not like the others. I always get paranoid in these situations because when I'm on a family trip, the last thing I want to have is a close call like this, or even worse, a crash to end my family trip early.
And that's how you have an accident.
It would have been a lot more predictable had this guy just gone into the lane closest to him. Let's finish off this video with a whole bunch of jaywalking clips. And this jaywalker here, I mean, you can't even get mad at this guy. He's too cute. It would have been great if this jaywalker just stayed in the bike lane. All I gotta say for this one is that I'm pretty impressed by how quickly Philip can stop in these winter conditions. Thank you so much for watching this BC-wide video episode number 2. If you like it, please hit the thumbs up. Also, if you have footage anywhere in British Columbia, you can email it to me at vancouverdrivingvideos@outlook.com. All that information will be in the description below. And again, thank you so much for watching.